3, 2, 1.
When we were kids, everyone always asked us what we wanted to be when we grew up. And at that moment, we always thought a firefighter or a princess. But as we grew up, we realized that maybe that's not realistic. Now we're older and are starting to think about our future careers. By now, most of us are thinking a doctor or accountant. Not many of us are thinking of becoming a high-earning CEO of a major company, because everyone always told us it was unrealistic and practically impossible. In our American society, anything is possible. You can become a high-earning CEO. I have always been interested in business, and that led me to conduct a research on successful business leaders. Although it may seem impossible, you can become a high-earning CEO. First, we'll head to the library and research the 3 steps you should take on your way to becoming a high-earning CEO. Then, we'll look inside and discuss characteristics that CEOs possess. And finally, we'll take a look at our wallets and envision how full they would be if we were all CEOs. So let's head to the library and research the 3 steps you should take on your way to becoming a CEO. Step 1. Earn a bachelor's degree. According to Forbes.com in an article titled, How to Become a CEO, these are the 3 steps you should take. Just over half of Fortune 100 CEOs have a degree in business, economics, or accounting, while 27% studied engineering or science and 14% studied law. Lucky for us, there is practically no need to spend your money on an Ivy League school right after high school. AT&T's Randall L. Stevenson graduated from the University of Central Oklahoma. He argues that people with high ACTs and SAT scores who attend a lower-ranked school do better in life than those who attend an Ivy League school such as Yale, Stanford, or Harvard. However, for those obtaining their MBA, Master's in Business Administration, grades matter less than the school you attended. Close to 40% of the Fortune 100 CEOs did an MBA, and 60% of that 60% went to an elite school. Step 2. Earn on-the-job experience. Most business jobs start with an entry-level position. With this position, you can start acquiring on-the-job experience. For recent college graduates, an entry-level position is normally a supervisory role or a lower-level management role. Although these positions might not be where you want to end up, these positions are crucial for corporate ladder climbing. The climb does not happen overnight. The climb up the ladder usually takes years of on-the-job experience. The skills earned with your on-the-job experience usually include management. Step 3. Earn your master's degree. If you want to become a CEO, a step you might want to take is earning your master's degree. The climb to CEO consideration might be shortened by earning your MBA. However, this step is optional. Although, if you earn your MBA, it does not mean you can skip on-the-job experience. Now let's take a look inside and discuss characteristics that successful CEOs possess. CEOs always have a lot on their plate on any given day, so they will need strong time management skills, knowing which tasks to prioritize and which to not. This way, the urgent matters are handled and goals are achieved. They will need the management skills so they can encourage corporate growth. This is only possible with the coordination of the company's people, skills, resources, etc. For this reason, CEOs need to have strong connections with their employees and colleagues. CEOs need to have strong communication skills to effectively express their ideas to the company. CEOs will also need to be able to effectively communicate to their board members, since they do help make the decisions of the company. They need to be able to communicate their ideas and aspirations for the company's futures to these people. CEOs need to be able to speak not only in a precise manner, but also persuasive. Because CEOs are regularly required to make decisions that affect the company's success, they must have strong decision-making and problem-solving skills. They must be able to analyze situations, recognize issues, and execute successful solutions to keep the company moving in the proper direction. These skills are often needed on a daily basis. Not everybody is cut out for the job of a CEO, so you will need to be resilient. Because you are going to fail multiple times before you finally succeed, you're going to have to pick yourself up and keep pushing even after you fail. This is what makes strong leaders and business managers. People want you to lead them if they know that you have failed and kept going rather than giving up. Finally, let's take a look inside our wallets and envision how full they would be if we were all CEOs. The average salary for a CEO is around $160,000 per year, earning about $40 per hour. According to CCNBC.com, in an article titled, Median CEO Pay Reaches $12.1 million, here's how much top 5 leaders earn. The top 5 leaders are Stephen Crawford from TripAdvisor, Jeff Bewix from Time Warner, W. Nicholas Howley from Transdim, Leslie Muniz from CBS, and Hawk Tan from Broadcom. These 5 leaders' salaries range from $47.9 to $103.2 million per year. In 2017, the CEO median salary reached $12.1 million. According to CCNBC.com, in an article titled CEOs Make $15.6 million on average, here's how much their pay has increased compared to yours over the year. Since 1978, American workers have seen an 11.2% increase in compensation. During the same time, CEOs have seen a 937% increase in earnings. According to the Economic Policy Institute, this increase is 70 times faster than the rise of the stock market. Many people believe that CEOs' salaries should decrease. In fact, the Economic Policy Institute argues that according to their research, if pay were to be decreased, there would be no adverse change in output or employment. Now let's recap on what we have discussed. First, we went to the library and researched the 3 steps that you should take on your way to becoming a CEO. Then, we looked inside and discussed the characteristics successful CEOs possess. Lastly, we looked inside our wallets and envisioned how full they'd be if we were all CEOs. Although it may seem impossible, you can become a high-earning CEO. A Stanford professor, Nicholas Bloom, once said, quote, "Being a CEO of a big company is a 100-hour-a-week job. It consumes your life, it consumes your weekend. It's super stressful. You really want to make sure that they're motivated and also rewarded," end quote. I firmly believe that with a little hard work and determination, anyone can become a successful CEO.